All right, kids, here we are to part 2 in our Conroy Hockey off-ice workout series, okay? Brought to you again by Crack the Whip Productions. Brought this along just to keep the boys thinking and working hard, all right? Come on in, guys. So today we're gonna work on some stretching. Settle down, don't be hurting little Dana there, okay? We're gonna work on stretches that we do before we get our skates on, and then stretches we do after we've warmed up on the ice. We always want to make sure our muscles are warm, got a little bit of heavy breathing going on before we start to do our stretches. That's why you see the kids on the teams running around the rink and then they're doing their stretches, okay? So we've just finished going up and down the hill here. Everybody's nice and warm and sweaty. You can tell that there's been no barbers for a while, eh, kids? Coach is gonna bring his hair clippers next workout. Okay, all right, so now we'll get Daner's a goalie. His stretches are going to be a little different. We'll start, we got a defenseman and a forward. We're going to start with our pre-dress stretches, okay? The things we're going to do before we put our skates on, okay? So the things that you guys have been taught over the years. Trey, we're going to start by, what do we do?
Starting with leg swings.
Okay, leg swings. We're going to loosen our hips up. Okay, again, hold your tummy tight. Always, everything in your core is always nice and tight. We want to isolate the hips and get them working out, okay? And we're just swinging them. Head up, nice and straight, strong. Everything's stretching. Boom, swing it hard. Harder every time. Boom, good. Okay, Nate, you want to do some of those, okay? Head up. Now Nate's doing a, what do we call this?
Open the gate.
Open the gate is what he's been told. So again, another stretch for our hip, but we're nice and straight, spine up, tummy in, head up, opening up the gate. In stretches, technique is important. Don't be lazy on your stretches. Stretches are designed to work a specific set of muscles, so we want to isolate these muscles with an erect core, nice, straight, and strong. Swing it every time a little further, opening it, excellent. Okay, now let's do some more off ice. So, okay, this is our quads are located in the front of the legs here. We're gonna really pull, again, nice, straight, strong, okay? We're gonna pull that as much as we can, okay? Great, increasing the stretch as we go and hold that for 15 to 30 seconds, okay? Other leg, again, now see, I don't like them holding on, okay? It's good for your balance. We're working on our stabilizers now. Nice and straight, head up, pull that, good and strong, okay? Do the other leg again. We'll do a couple on each leg all the time. Good, that's better. Not cheating anymore. Okay, holding on. You can see the ankles twitching, the knees twitching. Those are called your stabilizer muscles, and that's keeping you straight and strong, and those are excellent. Okay, Nate, what do you got for me?
Now let's close the gate, so we just other way around.
We're gonna close the gate. We're gonna bring the knee forward. Again, Nate's cheating, but maybe with swinging there. That's a little harder, isn't it? Okay, now we're really focused on our hips, okay? Isolate and focus on our hips. Good, this is excellent for balance. Okay, good. Stretching is super important. My whole minor hockey career, I had torn groins, because back in my day, you know, when we were really old and really young, we didn't do any of this kind of stuff. We didn't know it. So I had torn groins for about 5 years, okay? This will help to reduce injuries, okay? Excellent. Good, what do we got next?
Another thing that throws us a lot is our ankles. You have to get into a half stretch, come out, roll your ankle out. Kind of going into this one a couple of times.
And this also works our Achilles. And if you tear an Achilles, well, then you're retired, okay? So we're gonna warm up our ankles because we skate with our feet, we push our toes, very, very important, excellent. Okay. Good. Nate, what do you got for us?
Another good one is you cross your leg over above your knee, and then you gotta sit down to stretch out like your lower back and your glute muscles, and it helps with your balance too.
Yeah, excellent exercise. Okay, good stretch. The lower you go, the better it works you. So as you stretch, try and go slightly lower, slightly lower, slightly lower. You can see he's grimacing a little. It's hard and it hurts a little bit. You don't want to hurt yourself, but you want to be aware that you're stretching the proper muscles, okay? Don't do it too far, but we get lower and lower. Good balance, excellent balance, okay? Good. What else we got? Let's do our lower back, you remember? Okay, so again, we lie down, we get our tummy on the ground, lower our chest first, and then we come up. Good. Now we come up, head up, and we hold this, and we're pushing again in here. Now he's combining this by rolling his neck, which is an excellent thing too. You know, if you're throwing body checks, your head's gonna possibly get in the way. So we work that, okay, down. Now you remember the cat-cow thing I did the other day? The other thing we can do is we do there. That's the cow, this is the cat. Again, we wanna do 10 of those or 5 of those, and then do our stretch down again on the bottom. Okay, you can really feel the pull. And once you get doing this, kids, you'll really kind of enjoy that. At least when you're an older guy like me, it actually feels good when you're pulling the muscles. I especially like this one. I have a bad hip, and this helps me with my hip. Okay, stretching our neck. Good, excellent. Okay, Nate, you got something else?
I got another back one. So you cross your knee over, and then opposite elbow, and then you try to look behind you to stretch the sides of your back.
And I think we're also pulling this leg with our arm. Again, pulling the stretch and turning at the same time to stretch us all in through here. Okay, excellent. Hold that. Breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth. Breathe, breathe. Smile. Think about the game coming up. Who you're going to run in the first period. Who are you going to give that 80-foot pass to? How much fun we're going to have. How much we're going to win by. What's our 3 rules, kids? Number 1 rule, always listen to mom and dad. Number 2 rule, always listen to your coaches. Number 3 rule, always work hard. Everything you do in life, work as hard as possible. Do your best all the time. Then, even if you lose, you can be proud of the effort that you made. Okay? Good. Anything else, kids?
Hip flexors.
Hip flexors. We got another one for the hips. Okay, again, I like this one. This is also going to work our hamstrings in here at the bottom of the legs. We've got our quads up here. Work our hamstring. Now just stretch. You don't really want to pump it like that until you warmed up. Stretch, and then keep extending the stretch, Okay, again, extend that stretch as much as we can. Our toes are pointed, head up, tummy in, core tight. Everything in sports is about your core. Good. Okay, so another one here. This is for our groins again. Okay, we're getting down and deep, and now we're pushing our legs out, and you'll really feel this one. Okay, you'll feel it all through this part of your body. Okay, we're going to push, and as you keep stretching, we just increase our push, stretch it more. You'll see, and after doing this for 2 weeks, you'll be able to stretch 20% more than originally, and you'll be very proud of yourself. You just consistency. Again, I want you working out at least 3 times a week doing this kind of stuff. Okay, it should take you an hour. Get your mom and dad to come with you. Get your little brother, little sister, big brother, and get strong. We can't skate, but we can get strong. Okay, excellent. All right, so now we're gonna change things up. We got Daner, the goalie. Okay, remember, goalies are a necessary evil in hockey. We gotta have a goalie. So Dane's gonna show us some goalie specific stretches for you kids that want to be goalies. So we're gonna start. Oh, look at that. Holy smokes, I can't do that. See how Dane's got his legs down? That's because he's been, how many years have you been a goalie, Daner? 4? 5 years? Okay. Yeah. Oh, little brothers, eh? Hurting them since time began. So, excellent stretch, something I know these 2 brutes and I can't do because he's been practicing this for years. Okay, good goalie stretch. Okay, this is another stretch that a forward can do too. Also, grab your toe, get that head down, but get your head up. You want to be looking out over your toe, kind of thing. That helps to pull your back. Chin up a little bit. There we go. Now, come on, keep pulling down. Keep pulling out. Okay, get down, get down. Good. Okay, breathe. Remember to breathe. We don't want to be holding our breath. We always want to be breathing, and you'll feel that that helps your stretches too, because your chest has to open and close. Okay, good. We're going to switch legs. Toes are up. Head up, head up. Good. Looking out over it. Excellent. Okay, keep pulling down, pulling down. Really feel it pull, and it's going to tingle, and it might even be a little hurty. But we don't want to hurt ourselves, but you want to make sure you know what muscles you're working on. And it's going to burn a little, and that's a good thing. Okay? And every week you'll get more and more flexible. The more flexible you are, the fitter and stronger you are, the less you get hurt. Okay, this is a different stretch. Similar, but I like this one. We're working both legs down. We want to get our chest down, Dana. There we go. And head up, always looking out, smiling for the camera. So happy to be doing this. Okay, a necessary part of being an athlete in all our sports, okay? Because being injured and sitting on the sidelines is no fun. We always want to play, we want to be ready to play. And the exercises, the stretches we're showing you will work for every sport you play except for tiddlywinks. Okay. Downstairs, you guys have a ping pong table. My brother and I had ping pong table. Is pretty much full contact ping pong kind of thing. Needed a lot of stretching, I assure you. Get that back leg straight, Dana. Come on, we're cheating. There we go. These kids like to cheat. They haven't been around coach for a long time, eh? So got to keep them working, keep them focused. Excellent. Okay. Now this one, I like this one too. Again, pulls the back. Now it's a defenseman's job to keep kids off your goalie, to keep the opposing players from jumping on your goalie and hurting them, but he's got to stretch and to make sure your defensemen are always pushing kids away from your goalie, not to your goalie. We're going to teach you that in our D camps and our checking clinics later this summer. Dane forgot to get the right socks here today. That's okay, coach won't mention that. Okay, breathe out when you go down, stretch it, feel that. You're gonna feel the muscles that you're supposed to be stretching, kids. It'll be pretty obvious. Okay, what do you got next there, Dana? Okay, again, a goalie's gotta have very flexible hips to be able to go down into the butterfly. I think that's why women like to play goal. They're built differently, their hips are different, and it's easier. So for a kid, you got to start young. You got to be able to stretch your hips so that you can get down into the butterfly position. It's pretty flexible. Holy cow. Good job, Dana. Okay, now we're going to warm up our arms. Okay, again, just opening it up so we can make that quick blocker or glove save. Head up and smile, Dana. We're not in concentration camp yet. The government's working on that. But oh, did I get political there? Good work, kiddo. Good work. Anything else? All right, that's it. Thus ends part 2, the stretching. Okay, stretching is very, very important, kids. It's something Coach never did when he was a kid. We didn't know how to do this stuff when I was young, and I had pulled groins and lots of injuries as a kid. And we play hurt, but shh, don't tell your coach when you're hurt. You play hurt, according to me, but we don't want to be hurt very often. All right, thanks.